Anybody with a ticket stub to Borderlands the movie, he should just give them Borderlands 4 for free as an apology for letting that happen.
Video games, video games. Video games, video games.
With games going to $80, we've already seen with Nintendo and likely other publishers as well, Borderlands 4 fans are hoping that the next entry in the series will not be one of those games to join the $80 price point. Gearbox head Randy Pitchford was putting out a tweet promoting Borderlands 4, and a fan replied to him and said, "Randy, this game better not be $80. Don't take that risk. A lot of gamers aren't going to pay $80 and feed this notion of constant increase of the price tag. You are the CEO. You have some say with the price when it comes to your publisher." Randy Pitchford replies to this fan and says, "A, it's not my call," saying that I'm assuming it would be 2K's call. He should have stopped at A, because when he went to B, now he's pissed off all the fans. B, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. My local game store had Starflight for Sega Genesis for $80 in 1991 when I was just out of high school, working minimum wage at an ice cream parlor in Pismo Beach, and I found a way to make it happen. How many of these fans read past the "if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen" to even read the rest of that story? You'll be skipping tons of games you normally wouldn't at $80. You'll even be picky at $70. I think a lot of more people are going to be that way than they're assuming. And this is something we talked about before. If you have a game budget, it's not based on number of games. It's based on dollars. So if games cost more money and you can still spend the same amount of money in your budget, you're going to have less games. That's how that works. It's not rocket science. So you're going to have to pick and choose very carefully which games you're going to get. And a lot of games are going to be phased out by gamers. It's going to be like, survival of the fittest here. King says, "Wow," I'm assuming to his comment. So obviously, going back to that, what pissed off the fans was, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. I think it's definitely going to be $80 too after this tweet. There's no way he doesn't already know, right? It's definitely $80. So where he screwed up, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. Should he have said that? Absolutely not. Is he right? Probably. He's probably right, but what he's going to do now is he's going to piss off a lot of people that don't have a lot of money. Because when you're a millionaire and you start preaching to people that aren't millionaires that you'll find a way to spend money and buy my thing, you just don't do that. Like, I don't understand sometimes the way that people tweet things out. Like, I talked about this in a discussion last week. Developers talk too much. All he had to say here was, "It's not my call." That's it. That's it. That's all he had to say. If he had to say anything at all. The rest of this, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. You know what they're going to do now? The ones that you pissed off? You know how often Borderlands 3, 2, 1, you know how often they go on sale? All the time. You know what people are going to say? "All right, Randy, I'll find a way to make it happen. I will spend $40 or $50 on this a year or two from now." I don't think they understand how much $80 is to a lot of people. I really don't think they do. And when you preach and you question somebody's fanhood based on whether they can spend money or not, that's crazy, man. These people, if you're worried about $80 for a video game, you got bigger worries. These people are worried about gas, bills, groceries, rent. So yeah, the video game is going to be the last thing on their priority list. When he was 1991, just out of high school working minimum wage, geez, Randy, did you live at home with your parents? Because I bet you weren't paying a lot of bills when you were able to buy that game. So you know what you should do, Randy? This is what he should do to these people. Anybody with a ticket stub to Borderlands the movie, he should just give them Borderlands 4 for free as an apology for letting that happen. The Borderlands diehards will get the game no matter what price. That's what he's saying, Scott. I think he's right for some of them. There will be some of them, diehards, that can't afford it, but will find a way to do it. But some people won't be able to because they'll be too responsible, right? They'll know that's not a smart purchase when they have other things to worry about. Never question your customers' loyalty by questioning if they're a real fan or not, especially when money is involved and especially when you're a millionaire. This guy wears suits that probably cost more than we make in a year. A lot of us. So don't you don't be preaching to people about money like that when you can buy pretty much anything you want. Man, I don't understand why these people say some of these things. Man, they talk too much. I can't believe he even responded to this in the first place. But yeah, if he did want to respond, not my call would be the only thing he had to say. Questioning somebody's real fandom based on the amount of money they're able to spend. Man, you got a lot of balls to do that. I don't understand how some of these like super successful people are so stupid sometimes. But there are going to be some people that will be left out. You know, maybe it's $60 they could have done it. 80, maybe they can't. And I don't think it's up to anybody that can afford it to judge people that are struggling. Not worth $80 for you. You'd wait for sale or Game Pass. That's the other thing too. I think a lot of people will wait for the sale, especially if they saw this and he pissed them off. He's being a heel. Why? Why would you say this? Look, there's a lot of games that I'll want to pay $80 for, but there's also going to be a lot of games that I want that I won't pay $80 for because that's not a smart purchase. The amount of games that I bought this generation, just by the fact that the price is going up, I will buy less next generation. I have a game budget. My budget is not on like game number. It's on dollars, just like everybody else. There's going to be less games in people's libraries. If I didn't own all the Borderlands games, I get a thing in the store. I'm sure many of you do too. Borderlands 1, 2, 3, the pre-sequel, all the DLC for $30. Like the entire series up to this point is on sale for $30 all the time. Borderlands 4 will be on sale. There are going to be people that wait. There will. If people don't buy the game, the ones that did will foot the bill. I don't know. I think what's going to happen is some of these companies are going to go out of business. Now, this company won't. Borderlands 4 will make enough. I mean, yeah, they're not in any danger, but there will be some games. There will be some companies. I think there'll be more companies going out of business next generation than this generation because of that. Cheeks. Booty cheeks.